So recently, Cristiano Ronaldo has stated that he will never return to Europe, but also added some interesting comments. He said, "I'm 38 years old and European football lost a lot of quality. The only valid one is the Premier League. It's way ahead of all the other leagues from my point of view." Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna agree with that one. But when he was asked about a move to the MLS, he responded, "USA move? No, Saudi League is better than MLS." But is there some truth to this? Well, for sure, at this point in time, if you take the best Saudi Pro League 11 versus the best MLS 11, Saudi Arabia should be claiming victory there. Many incredible players followed Ronaldo's footsteps this window alone, and for sure there are more to come. Saudi Arabia have really exploded into the football scene at once, with hope to obviously increase the popularity of their league and potentially the skill of their own homegrown talent. While the best 11 for the Saudi Pro League looks better on the surface, I'd say if you were to take the average player from the MLS versus the Saudi Pro League, MLS would win that battle. Now, I'm seeing many people are saying we got to see the Saudi All-Stars take on the MLS All-Stars at some point this year or next in order to settle this debate and give the two GOATs their final dance. However, I'm going to be somewhat putting one of these leagues, the MLS, to the test today, as I have flown all the way back to DC where I grew up to watch the All-Star match against Arsenal, all thanks to Sorare. The All-Star team is being managed by Wayne Rooney, followed with some incredible players in the league, but at the moment, I don't think it's the best possible squad. They left out some big names such as Shaqiri and Insigne, but to be fair, they have been a bit underwhelming this season. And it's also too early for the likes of Messi, Busquets, and Jordi Alba to make an appearance, as they have only just signed for Inter Miami. It will be a very interesting test against Arsenal, who might not play their best, as they have to test their own things around. I'm sure they will be giving loads of other players the opportunity to play as well, so it might not be the strongest Arsenal side we see, but regardless, it will be a great test for the MLS All-Stars, as Arsenal were incredible last season in the Premier League. Anyway, special thanks to Sorare for hooking me up with this incredible opportunity to watch the match. I'm not the only one who has been blessed with tickets in this fashion. It could easily be you guys in the future as well. On the website, you build 5-a-side squads to compete in weekly leagues where you win these type of rewards, along with better cards, Ethereum, and signed jerseys. Right now, many leagues are going through preseason, but not the MLS, so it's the perfect opportunity to take advantage, submit your squads for the chance to win tickets to other matches across the world. We'll see if this match could potentially stir up this claim that Ronaldo made. Anyway, let's head to the city. So I'm here with Pesh Football. He's traveled all the way from California to watch Arsenal versus the MLS All-Stars. You're a big Arsenal fan, right?
Massive Arsenal fan. We're gonna destroy them.
Before we get into them, I already did an intro talking about how there's a bit of a debate right now going on with Cristiano Ronaldo thinking that the Saudi Pro League is better than the MLS. What are your thoughts on that?
I can't say I watched the Saudi Pro League a whole lot, so I don't know the actual quality, but I back Ronaldo for always backing himself. I would say the MLS is a growing league. I think the biggest difference there is like Saudi, I feel like in a couple years, I wouldn't be shocked if it actually has like a tremendous amount of talent. But the difference is like, I would say the development of players, younger players coming up. I think the US like has a lot of ballers coming up now that the whole world is yet to kind of see, but I think the next couple generations you'll start to see that. And that's like fruits of the labor from, 10 years ago building those academies. So I think that might be the difference, but I could just be ignorant and not know much about Saudi football. So
I could be wrong on this, but I think they were ranked 59th in the world before all of these transfers came in, obviously. Now it could be a different
59th in terms of the league?
Yeah.
Bro, they're going after everyone. So like you literally can buy a league pretty much. They have like unlimited funds, it seems like. I just think the separation there is like the organic growth.
In terms of the actual MLS All-Star lineup that they brought out today, it's obviously, I don't think it's the best ever. I mean, obviously Messi isn't there, but do you think that this MLS All-Star lineup could potentially do something against your Arsenal?
I think so. I mean, I think the whole world looks at the MLS kind of like a joke, and it's sad for me to say as an American, but like growing up, I kind of like fed into that a little bit too. Like I was like a Premier League fan, massive Premier League fan in European football, and so I kind of hated on the MLS growing up.
Yeah.
But like now that I'm kind of grown and like out of that kind of stupid mindset, and like having been around these clubs for a little bit now, like you can see these players are actually quality, and like they go out to Europe. They do their thing. Almiron, he struggled a couple years at Newcastle, but now he's popping off. There's quality players in the MLS, so I think this is like any match of football. I think it's just mainly who takes it more serious. I think that's going to be the winner at the end of the day, because it is like a preseason match. The MLS guys are mid-season, so they're not going to go balls to the wall either. They're going to take it kind of easy. They don't want to get injured. So I think it's just about who tries harder, but don't overlook like the quality in MLS from an individual level, I would say.
Yeah. And how do you feel about the new signings that Arsenal are bringing out?
Well, first off, yeah, the new signings, they're going to take us up a whole nother level in terms of like depth. You know, all the players that were starting, Xhaka's left, but all the players that were starting now will drop to the bench, or they'll just be fighting. It just brings a whole nother dimension to Arsenal. So I'm really excited. But I'm also excited about Lauren Balogun as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
He's almost like a new signing too. So
yeah.
I hope he stays. It looks like he'll probably be sold.
Anyway, you don't have a ticket to the match, right? You're
no
winging
ticket,
this completely.
No ticket, no hotel room, just vibes.
Hey,
That's
best
what
of
we're
luck,
bringing,
bro. Best of luck. Yeah, go check out his vlog. I'm sure it'll be up a few days after mine. All right, guys, we have just pulled up to Audi Field. As you can see, there's loads of Arsenal fans here, but before we get into the actual stadium, let's get a few predictions.
All right, I'm going high scoring. It's all-star game. We're going 3-2 MLS All-Stars. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna go 4-1 MLS All-Stars. Still 5 goals, but I'm back in the boys.
5-3 Arsenal. It's gonna be high scoring and it won't be close.
I'm gonna go for a draw, like 2-2 or something.
2-2.
I'm an MLS guy, but I'm going Arsenal 3-1. But they're not gonna score on Berkey.
Berkey's been there and done that. No goals on Berkey. Don't worry about that. 5-1 Arsenal.
I think it's gonna be 4-1.
That looked like it was going wide. Unbelievable pass. What was that?
Oh, just take it.
Wow! Set him up perfectly. So I'm with Eli from This Week in MLS. Huge MLS fanatic. What are your thoughts on the half so far?
Not the best half. I'm pretty sad about it, but you know what? This game is all about the vibes. So, you know, the vibes are great in the crowds and everything. So I'll take that.
And I have the big question for you. Which league is better? I already know your answer, but MLS or Saudi Pro League?
MLS 100%. You know what the Saudi League is building isn't going to be sustainable for past, 5 years. What MLS is building, it's a league just skyrocketing and it's going up exponentially. I expect the Saudi League to sink after a lot of their big names retire. I don't think what they have is genuine and authentic. I know that's a hot take, but what we have here is it's all vibes.
All right, well, for America, that was terrible. The MLS All-Stars come together every year to either play a club in Europe or another All-Star team, such as Liga MX. But this was the worst MLS All-Star performance in their history. They will really need Messi next year, and this result could defend Ronaldo's claim. With that being said, though, Ronaldo's Al Nassr just lost to Celta Vigo 5-0 and Benfica 4-1. Granted, that's just his one club while all the MLS players unified together, but I think it's just fair to say that both leagues have a lot of work to do. Arsenal, without a doubt, were the favorites, but 5-0 is never a good result to sink in. I will say, though, that if the Saudi All-Stars came together with the players that they just acquired, they would be able to pull off a better fight against Arsenal. So with that, possibly in the near future, Saudi Pro League can be clear of the MLS, although the gap of talent is still massive. Who knows how many top players will end up joining the league though. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on this matter in the comments. Which league is better? And once again, thank you to Sawyer for inviting me to this match. If you guys want a head start on your account, make sure you use the link in my bio. Thank you all for making it to the end. I will see you all very, very soon. Take care. La Noche.